Kendra is in Dayton, Ohio. Hi, Kendra. How are you?
Hello. Thank you for taking my call.
Sure. What's up?
Okay, baby step 6. We have a house that's worth around $400. We owe $250. We are at a 22-year fixed. We couldn't get it down to the 15 at this point. We have about $140,000 worth of repairs and updates and things that we need to do to sell. We're looking to sell in 3 to 5 years and downsize. So I recently got a better job, so the shovel's a little bigger. So I'm trying to figure out, do we pay down the mortgage or do the updates?
What's your household income?
It's around $200 now.
Good. So if you do the if you pay down the mortgage and you don't do the updates, how are you going to sell?
Exactly.
Yeah, so I think you do the updates. What in the world is wrong with this house? $140,000 on a $400,000 house? Falling in?
Yes and no. It has, it's just some parts are dated and was when we bought it, but it just matched what we needed for our family.
Yeah, but what's wrong? I mean, what are you talking about doing for $140,000 freaking dollars?
Yeah, anytime someone says repairs and updates, that I always want to parse those apart.
Yeah, it's both. It's both, because the kitchen and bathrooms need updates, and this is per realtor coming in and saying, okay, here are things I recommend in order to get, the best price for the house kind of thing, and within our neighborhood. And so it's a deck where the wood is literally falling through. Somebody fell through the steps, so it's air conditioning unit that needs replaced. It's roof, it's windows, siding. Those are more the repair side than the updates, the kitchens and the bathrooms and flooring.
Wow, you guys have let this place run down to nothing.
We were doing the steps, and that was the struggle.
You just now got to baby step 4, 5, 6?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yes.
Well, that's good.
Only within the last 6 months.
All right. Number 1, separate the updates and repairs. Do the repairs first.
Okay.
The deck that's falling is not expensive, number 1. Number 2, it's dangerous. Fix that. The heat and air is
they
working.
They quoted us out like $20 for that.
$20,000?
Yeah, and that was one of the cheaper
this?
bids. It's large, and so that was one of the cheaper bids.
Okay, well, just try to figure out if there's a different way to skin this cat. That sounds a little bit, that still sounds out of control.
The first one was 40.
Okay.
First bid.
They all sound out of control. One of them sounds twice as much out of control as
wood.
the other one, but still.
It's wood, and that is out of control right now. Yeah.
Okay. Well, bottom line is you just need to segment these items, make a list, and prioritize them, and begin to cash flow them through them. Number 1 item is most dangerous. Number 2 is next most dangerous. Then once you get past dangerous stuff or leaking or repairs and get over into updates, maybe you do some of the updates, maybe you don't. Maybe you just sell a house with an outdated bathroom and
that was that. Yeah, exactly. That's where we're struggling. Okay. Or do we refinance?
No, you don't need to refinance. It's 100. You're trying to get out of debt. We're not trying to add debt.
Right.
That was not one of your questions.
Correct.
So you make 200. You have 3 to 4 years to do $140,000 worth. And so if you divide that by 3, that's $50,000 a year. You can get it done in 3 years, and just make your list out and just systematically begin to work down the thing. It's not all one project at one time.
Correct. And when I was talking refinance, I was talking about putting money towards the principal to get it down to the 15-year fix, not borrowing against it.
Yeah. Well, no need to pay to refinance to do that. You just pay extra on the mortgage. But you're not able to do that till you get this stuff done. Whatever you choose to do to get the house market ready, whatever you choose to do, the more you study it, the more you think about it, the more you get bids on it. And by the way, I'm in the next 6 months, do as little of it as you can, because let's give some of this craziness time to some of the crazy to bleed off of the construction world, because the construction world's in full-on crazy mode right now.
Yes.
And so let's not get in too big a hurry, because lumber might come back down. Matter of fact, it probably will. It's once they start bringing the trees out of the forest again, that kind of stuff. It's a supply demand issue, and so the way you eat an elephant is a bite at a time, and that's how I would get at this.
I also want to make sure over the next 3 to 5 years, I've made this mistake a couple of times, Dave. I have a goal that's 3 years away or 5 years away. Let's say I'm going to try to get through a school program or something like that. Man, I lose 3 years of life because I don't like where I'm at. I'm always looking at what tomorrow's going to be. And so I want to balance that $140,000. We got to get – you're not going to get all these things done and all of a sudden the sun's going to come out. The sun's going to come out anyway. So make your plan, work towards these things, and then enjoy the house while you're in it.
And sell it.
At
some point, just
sell it.
Call it a day.
Yeah.
I'm done. I'm out of here.